course, the Vikings offense have now become one-dimensional because they have to pass the ball downfield to make this an interesting game. But let's give credit where credit is due. The Colts are playing good on all levels.
Nwangu could get that started. He'll duck under a tackle and get all the way down just shy of the 25. I know you're a big fan. You don't want to meet him in the A-gap. I can promise you that much.
No.
Cousins letting it develop and fires a strike. Gets it right to Jefferson, and that is just the 4th first down of the day on the 9th drive for Minnesota.
They've showed up big.
Cousins, here's a deep shot.
Wide open. KJ Osborne in stride. Osborne on his feet inside the 10. First and goal, Vikings.
There you go. Feed the hot hand, KJ. One of those guys who made plays in the first half.
Sounds on the season for Hawkinson. 3rd and goal. Cousins
Wide open.
Perfectly delivered. KJ Osborne. Touchdown, Vikings.
KJ Osborne came to play today. I know all eyes were on Justin Jefferson, but KJ has been making plays. You're going to see him run all the way over here, and what happens is you see the late defender coming in motion. They tried to pass it off, but as a quarterback you recognize that it's man-to-man, and if the defender is behind my guy, I'm throwing it to the wide receiver, and if they have a bad switch, he will be wide open, just like we saw.
Extra point from Greg Joseph is true. Ryan feeling the pressure, right to Pittman, and he's not going to get there. What a tackle. Quickly towards the line of scrimmage. Cameron Bynum comes in, chops him down, and sets up 4th down. Chase McLaughlin's going to come on for a 52-yard field goal. That would tie his season high. He's already made 4 of them today, from 26, 28, 49, and 27. And now, from 52 yards out, Chase McLaughlin, 5 for 5, extends the Indy lead, 36-7. They're going to start on the ground. Big hole, Dalvin Cook, still going, and Cook is down across the 40. That's what this offense needs. Rodney McLeod catches up to him, but not before he gains 19 the hard way. Pick up. Fake it to him this time. Cousins set up the screen for Cook. Good blocking in front. Cook weaving. Cook stutter step for a first down. Play action for Cousins.
Wide open Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson. And now he might be starting to find his rhythm, lock in a little bit as he gets through Gilmore. 2nd and 10, back to Osborne. And he evades Franklin, spins his way across the 15. What a tough run after the catch for KJ Osborne, who is flexing and showing off here at home. Voice crack on the snap. Cousins, doesn't matter over the middle. Ham is going to be just short at the 1. Okereke drags him outside. A lot of motion for Cook. Fake it to him on the pitch. Hand it to Ham.
It's a touchdown. Looks like it to me.
And Ham,
but I could be wrong,
is going to bring home the bacon. Touchdown, Vikings.
Ruled on the field as a touchdown. Peach set the game clock to 113. 113 is the game clock.
there was a flag that comes in at the 5.
a little pushing and shoving at the end.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense, number 75. That 15-yard penalty being enforced on the kickoff.
That's the right tackle, Brian O'Neill. Just take a look right there.
The big fella just cleaning up the pile. That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
He's just getting the guys off of his running back.
Yeah, it's a public service more than anything else.
More than anything.
Keeping the streets clean.
He's keeping the streets clean. That's all it is.
So the touchdown confirmed. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. Vikings offense looking like a completely different unit in this third quarter. And Joseph drills it. Drive. Second and 17. Cousins.
Justin Jefferson on an option
open.
route.
Always. Jefferson. First down.
Nice.
And a flag.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 25. 15-yard penalty added on to the end of the play.
And that's the rookie, Rodney Thomas. That's when you start to feel the absence of Kenny Moore in this game.
And I'm talking a little trash.
Play action to Cook. Cousins with time. A dart.
Oh.
It's Jefferson again.
That's nasty. Hey, you see how he shielded himself from the defender, catching the ball with his body, knowing he's going to take a shot. Running over to the blue tent.
Cousins.
Oh, he had Hawkinson.
Instead, he's got Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Gritty. That was nasty. There he is. He said he's going to add a little something to his Gritty when he gets in the end zone, and he sure did. But he added a little something on that route. When I talk about the ability to be creative, giving your receiver the option, outside whip route, fake back in, go back. Oh, come on.
Oh.
It's like and one mixtape. Oh, baby. My godson with the crossover. Listen, Stephon Gilmore is great. It's hard to stop a wide receiver when you're doing that much movement.
Joseph's extra point is good. A lefty with a line drive delivery. Flag comes down. Rieger makes one miss. Then a second.
Whoa.
Rieger's got space.
He's out.
There goes Rieger.
Touchdown.
He's got burners. And he will run into his own blockers down across the 25. We'll see what the flag looks like. Hawk was the last man there. And what do you always say? Don't let the punter catch up to you.
Don't let the punter get you.
During the kick, personal foul, face mask, receiving team, number 29.
Man.
15-yard penalty from the end of the kick.
Oh, man. One step forward, two steps back.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal. And now they're showing it. Chris Boyd was the penalized Viking. And the crowd does not agree as he was dealing with Ashton Doolin as the gunner. To 222 after a really sluggish first half. Wide open over the middle, Dalvin Cook. And we know Cook is as dangerous as they come, shifty across the first down yardage and into the 26. Julian Blackman and Bobby Okereke join to make the tackle after he picks up 13 yards.
Jefferson and KJ Osborne in the stack.
Pressure comes for Cousins over the middle, back to Osborne, and he's got the first down. A career day for KJ Osborne.
Anytime you see KJ Osborne behind Justin Jefferson, what that does is it forces the defense to have to choose. You're going to bracket Justin Jefferson most likely.
That's exactly why he's upset. They told him he had to go to the sideline. Jefferson understands what's at stake. Cousins does as well as he loads it up and throws an interception. Rodney Thomas perfectly there and underneath the long ball from Cousins for his second pick.
Jalen stopped running. I don't know if they just weren't on the same page. Oh, man.
Cousins was looking for it. Rieger had the position. Thomas has the pick. It'll be deep in their own territory, but Indy takes over with a 15-point lead of the game for the Vikings.
Jalen Reagor needs to go over to that defense and tell him thank you for holding right there.
Cousins.
Wide open.
Dialed up. His first target, his first catch. Adam Thielen, so slippery against the zone. 19 yards as he is chopped down by McLeod.
Need the ball. Prime example of why you do right there.
Cousins back to the air for Osborne. The soft spot. Osborne across the 15. Franklin goes down low. But the chunk chewing of the yardage for this Vikings offense coming in a blink.
Justin Jefferson in the slot.
Cousins, end zone, incomplete in the area of Osborne, and it is a flag coming in. Franklin was there in coverage. Osborne has worked the middle of the field beautifully all day.
Jefferson.
First and goal, Dalvin Cook. Short. Good stand by the Colts defense on the goal line.
Justin in the backfield, though.
Jefferson out of the backfield. Cousins looking at back of the end zone. Osborne makes the grab, but he's out of bounds.
Smart play. Smart play by Isaiah Rodgers. Goes up, helmet or higher. KJ would have had a chance to get his feet down. Isaiah Rodgers, the force out. I'm going to use the sideline as another defender. Be one-on-one coverage.
Play action for Cousins. Looking end zone, open, touchdown, Adam Thielen.
How about that? I got a Thielen. Yeah, Adam looking at the crowd, saying, this is why you trust me in moments like this.
Mr. Minnesota gets it done.
You're right about that. A little slow play. They play action. Adam Thielen crashes down as if he's blocking. Late release to the corner. Good play design. A little pitch and catch. Kirk Cousins to Thielen.
Crucial extra point by Greg Joseph to get this to a one-score game.
Uh-oh.
And it's good.
How about this? All of a sudden, we got ourselves a good one.
For an incredible comeback to win the NFC North. Colts looking to stay alive in playoff contention. And Deion Jackson. Oh, ball comes out. There go the Vikings. It's going to go all the way in. Chandon Sullivan.
What?
Did they rule him down?
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Sullivan, this will be the second time that he'll have one called back today. And it appears that's going to be the case. Patrick Peterson can't believe it.
It looks like that ball might have popped out.
And they just looked at it.
What?
Take another look here.
That ball popped out early. That ball popped out early. There's no way this is a close call. That ball popped out early in the play. That should be a scoop and score. Fumble recovery. Zadarius Smith popped it out. Chandon Sullivan picked it up and took it to the crib. Of course they're going to challenge him, as they should. Now listen, you can't give him the touchdown.
Correct.
As expected, they're going to challenge this. They will allow Minnesota to challenge. If they get the challenge, they'll get the ball back.
And you're getting an announcement now.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, Minnesota on the 29. This is his first foul situation.
To actually go for two and tie this game. But yet and still, like you said, they got the ball back. You can't cry over spilled milk.
This would be the largest comeback in NFL history if they could do it. Cousins.
Ooh, what a route by Justin Jefferson. I'm up here yelling fade route because that's what I thought it was, and I know Stephon Gilmore thought the same thing.
9 of them, one-possession games. They are 9-0. Played in the most one-possession games over the last 2 years by a mile in the NFL. They've been here before, battle-tested. Cousins pumps, fires. Cousins looking for Hawkinson out of bounds.
KJ Osborne, stat.
Cousins just inaccurate on that last throw in the direction of Thielen. 3rd and 10. Cousins. That's a fly, incomplete. Jefferson was knotted up with Gilmore, and Gilmore gets the better of the battle.
All right, here we go.
0 for 2 today on 4th down, and this one 4th and 10.
Oh,
movement.
Christian Darrisaw.
False start. Offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty.
And it takes them out of any potential thought of kicking a field goal as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big catch in the comeback win over Buffalo on 4th and long. Down the stretch in regulation. Can he do it again? 4th and 15. Cousins steps up. Cousins looking to run. Tripped up from behind. What a play. Dayo Odeyingbo forces the turnover.
Yeah, there was a ton of space once Kirk Cousins stepped up in the pocket, and maybe he was thinking, I can get this, but it's a great job getting to the QB.
Hand it. Moss blocking. Moss.
Ooh, tough
looks
running.
like he's short. About a half a yard shy. And now the decision, as Kevin O'Connell will call the timeout. Do the Vikings have one more stop in them? Ryan's going to look to get it himself.
Oh, wow.
And it will depend on the spot.
It really does depend on the spot.
The initial spot looks short.
They're going to have to measure this.
Putting your body on the line at 37 years old for the win.
Matty Ice said, give it to me.
This is going to be an interesting chain reaction, some might say.
I don't think they got it.
Let's take a look here. They did it! Vikings with a stand! The red flag's on the field already.
I believe that was a fair call.
Game day final Mercedes-Benz postgame. All the highlights and analysis from this one, previewing the next 2 games we've got here on NFL Network. So 2:28 on the clock, no timeouts remaining. They're going to set up the screen with Dalvin Cook and let him chew up the yards. Dalvin Cook, there he goes. Dalvin Cook is going to be caught up with blockers inside the 5. Touchdown! 64 yards! Magic in Minneapolis!
This game is bananas. Give it to your playmakers. Let them do their job. The chef, Dalvin Cook, cooking up another touchdown.
Now here comes the important part. Need the 2-point conversion.
All right, Kevin O'Connell, Wes Phillips, the offensive minds. What are you dialing up?
They put Madison in the game after the long touchdown. Jefferson in motion. Cousins lets it go. He's got it! T.J. Hawkinson, we are tied.
I like the play call. You have a bunch formation to the left. You put Justin Jefferson in motion. There isn't a defender that travels with him, so right there you know that it's zone. And if it is zone, you find the pocket. T.J. Hawkinson right over the middle. Kirk Cousins drops a dime. Now check it out. Just a screen. Simple screen, but not a simple play. Dalvin Cook takes it up the middle. Decides to cut to the left at the last minute. And then fights his way in after getting hit at the 3-yard line. Listen, he was just seeing the defenders as obstacles. His eyes were on the end zone. The trust in your superstars. In the booth, going crazy. Kirk Cousins sitting in the pocket, right in the numbers. How about that for accuracy? Hit him right in between the 8 and the 7. As an old coach used to tell me, if it was an arrow, it would have killed him. That's how accurate that ball was.
Greg Joseph sends it away in the last 6 game-winning drives, the most in the NFL this season from Kirk Cousins. He has been a master in the 4th quarter. They are a perfect 9-0 in 1-score games, and they're trying to get their 11th win and clinch the NFC North in the final minute 10 here at US Bank Stadium.
The last few drives, we've seen every single playmaker on this offense touch the ball.
Cousins luffs it. A lot of contact, and no flag comes in. Hawkinson got put to the deck by McLeod, and the crowd expecting the laundry back on the field won't get it.
To me, it looked like some incidental contact, almost like Hawkinson slipped. Just a touch.
364 yards, 4 touchdowns, the 2 interceptions from Cousins. 1 pick 6 was right in this area of the field. Cousins feeling the pressure, got it back to Hawkinson, but along the middle of the field, it's going to be short of the first down. 3rd and short upcoming as Okereke gets him down. His team down. Do you look for Thielen? Cousins in trouble, gets away. He's going to be short again.
4th and 1 upcoming. Dayo Odangbo is having himself a day. Dallas Flowers has had a couple of big returns today. And Wright gets a good one off. It's going to bounce perfectly inside the 5 and down at the 1 by Speedy Naylor.
Oh, baby.
Flex on him. 64-yard punt. Can't do it better than that. And now a danger zone for the Colts. Ryan gets up to the line, gets it down right away, and we will have bonus football in Minneapolis.
How about this? A game that started as a blowout.
Now they get the ball first after trailing 33-0 at halftime of this game against Indianapolis, trying to punch their ticket as their division winner.
He's bringing it out.
Nwangu will do exactly that. Stumbles and doesn't even get back to the 20. Good coverage on the kick from Indianapolis. EJ Speed wraps him up, but Kirk Cousins, who has come alive in the second half, knocking on the door of another 400-yard game, has 4 touchdown passes and looking to orchestrate what would be the largest comeback in the history of the league.
Kevin O'Connell said to his squad, it absolutely worked.
2nd and 8. Cousins dials it up, incomplete. He was looking for Jefferson, and then a late flag comes into the backfield. DeForest Buckner got to Cousins, and this could be moving forward.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, number 99. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Let's take a look right here. Yeah, a little helmet to helmet. They're going to call that every time. Justin Jefferson going early on. He picked it up in the second half as expected.
They're going to go back to Osborne here on the screen. He squeezes through and gets to midfield.
I mean, what a coming out party. So KJ Osborne has always been a really good wide receiver.
And he's down.
He's down.
9 catches, 141 yards in the touchdown.
He's grabbing at his calves, which I take as a sign of cramping. I'm no doctor, but.
First down at midfield. Fake it to Cook. Swing
open.
it to the outside. Johnny Munt, another tight end, making a big play for the Vikings offense. Cook with the room and the first down.
With Dalvin Cook.
Fake it to Cook. Step up. Cousins can't get away. Kwity Paye with a quick burst to the QB.
Make it difficult for the QB to throw it, but also get your hands on it like that.
Play clock down to 2. Cousins on 3rd and 14. Over the middle, Hawkinson, flag is down. Hawkinson makes the catch, and they'll move him forward to the 38. Well short of a first down. Looked like this could be a hold going the other way as well.
Holding, offense, number 72. 10-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Ezra Cleveland. This time it's 3rd and 24. Cousins underneath. Hawkinson is going to get back to the 40. And that could set up a long field goal for Joseph. Zaire Franklin adds another 29 unanswered. Got this game into OT. Now can the Colts salvage it? Zach Moss is in there on first down and bursts forward across the 15. Another mean run from the 3rd-year pro to Utah. One fumble from Deion Jackson that the Vikings thought they had for 6. Ryan on first down. Steps up, goes down. Oh, football comes out, and it's hopped on by Alec Pierce.
I think he pitched that ball forward. Get it out of his hands.
Zach Moss stays in there. Ryan poised as ever. 3rd and 9.
They bring the blitz.
Ryan feels it. Hit as he's thrown. Oh, nearly intercepted. Vikings got a beat to the football. Cameron Bynum thought he could have a diving attempt as Danielle Hunter hits Ryan as he released it.
Came out in the second half, and they have battled up until this point. Let's see if they can finish this game.
Delay handoff to Cook. The stutter step move. Oh, it felt like if he broke one more, he could have taken that one maybe all the way to the house, but Paye does get to him.
He's got 95 yards through the air as well. Cousins. First down. Osborne.
KJ
has been a superstar today, fighting for those extra yardage.
KJ has been making play after play, but the clock is ticking.
Minnesota's going to try to save that timeout for a potential field goal attempt. Cousins lets it fly. It's caught. Adam Thielen, Mr. Consistency. No timeout taken. 35 seconds left.
They want a little bit more. Pay attention to how long it takes for the Vikings to get lined up, get the snap off.
Cousins.
Every second matters.
A little low. Was that brought in? No, actually it might have been a better thing as Hawkinson went down to go and try to get him. Thielen was streaking.
Yeah, no doubt.
So this is most certainly incomplete. You take the look here. Bounces low.
Now if the ball is completed, inbound, they are going to have to
and it is
get to the ball.
It's Jefferson getting the extra yards. 15 seconds left. Got to get there quickly. Jefferson being held up.
Trying to lay on Justin Jefferson, which is strategy.
8 seconds left. Getting there. Flag comes down and stops the clock here, or will it? They're going to have to stop it as it will tick all the way down to 1.
What the defense was doing was laying on top of Justin Jefferson, which is what you're taught by your defensive coaches, but you have to make it look natural. You can't pile on and then wrap him up and try to gator roll him as he's trying to get up and get to the line of scrimmage. You got to play it off.
Look at that. Justin Jefferson. Another monster game. He is nearing in on the Randy Moss single-season franchise receiving record. Now just 10 yards away.
The last game, defense, number 59. 5-yard penalty. He's just at the game clock for 7 seconds.
It's Odenibu who had the blocked punt. Take the look here.
Now check it out. Justin Jefferson, he's trying to get up, and you see him basically being tackled. And then once Hawkinson gets the ball, he's being held.
Joseph will line it up. And a timeout. Ice the kicker. Let's start with the top of it. It would clinch the division for the Vikings.
No doubt.
But second, it would create a new benchmark. Largest comeback in NFL history.
Let's see if Greg Joseph has ice in his veins once again.
Greg Joseph for the NFC North. And the kick
is good.
It's a winner at US Bank Stadium. And the Vikings are kings in the North once again.
Greg Joseph, as cold as the weather in Minnesota. G-Money, straight cash.
Largest comeback in NFL history. 33-0 at halftime. And magic happens on a Saturday.
The Minnesota Vikings with the second half for the ages.
Final score here in Minneapolis. The Vikings 39, the Colts 36. First time they clinched the NFC North since 2017.